spots in any
Willie.
season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game.
I'm not doing that.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice shot.
We're going to win, and we're going to be fucking undefeated. Piss.
Will come out first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a
I had to start this game over 2 times because we're dumbasses. Oh my gosh. If we don't get a first down, I'm free. Everything.
Really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this
Come
one.
on.
They
Wait,
knew the
no!
challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
The Gamecocks offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones,
whatever.
you gotta throw his way. He's
Let's
a really
just
good
play.
route runner. He can catch the football, and then when the
Apparently we
defense
can't
starts to
win
double cover
this.
and take him away, that's when you go somewhere
I'm
else
so
with the football,
pissed.
or you run it. The balance
We
in this
should be
offense,
able to
based on
fucking
how they
win.
play him, I think is big.
But no,
Yeah,
we
and
can't even
that's what you
catch
gotta
it in
do
the
as a defense.
rain.
Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give
Nope.
different looks.
No!
He's a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there.
I think we use South Carolina.
And never complain.
Back to pass, it's Grimes.
My God!
That is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Makes
Really?
the grab. It's Harbor. And
Really?
he's brought down after
Really?
a the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
Get pissed.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his big tight end.
I'm
That
stressed.
one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
No!
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, first down.
They're going to give it to the wide receiver on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes.
I'm not starting over. We lose, we fucking lose. Shit. So pissed off. Better fucking win.
We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but
I don't know what else to do. We suck.
Yeah, and I like the
We can't
QB
complete
doing
a
this. I mean, they're
pass.
going to find ways to give him the football
It's too wet.
and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time
Oh,
that my guy is a little
oh,
more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 15.
yeah.
To the house, he got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever
That was
since
a
he was
perfect.
7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harbor.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, and they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. On the move, it's Martin. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Master.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45.
Oh, he didn't catch it. We overthrew it.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and were ready to go with a fresh possession. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Hits the afterburners. And they'll do
No
more than
way,
hold the
man.
chains. They'll move that thing more
Like,
than
I don't
30 yards
believe
down the
it.
field before he's finally stopped.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. 3rd play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the defense is expecting pass. This quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Running to the left. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go to the ground. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period.
Come on, take on.
Back to throw, it's Grimes. Moves around to clear up the vision. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Boy, do that.
Down, here comes the field goal team. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked.
Hey, man, it's hard to execute field goals in this rain anyway. You're worried about the snap and you're worried about the hole. But that time, they just overwhelmed the line up front. They were able to block that kick. That is a huge play.
I don't trust him, right?
Handoff from the gun. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It's a seam wide open. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for the loss.
Oh, you targets.
Face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
They'll try to get in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. The offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the
Sorry
studio.
for cursing. It's just my God. I was playing a little bit. I keep saying that, but
Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jill Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll be running about, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Grimes. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. And it falls incomplete.
how is that even possible?
Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he tries to throw. Got his man. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Bringing the heat. And as he throws. Intercepted deep in his own end. Got some room to run. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Grimes. Pocket breaking down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And there was lots of to the 39-yard line.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
I know it's incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Johnson looking to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
Unloads it left. He's got it. Just outside the red zone.
Just storm out early.
They'll spot it at the 22. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Kentucky. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Grimes. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Lots of room to run. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Gamecocks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
Turning it on. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
No.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Alright, we're getting more injury.
Wildcats, after exploding
Hey,
that
Martin's
huge run,
back.
back to work. Gonna run it. It's Martin. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Touchdown Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
It was open.
Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the extra point sails through for
It is
28-10
storming.
lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. TCU escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Horned Frog fans could have done without this one being so close. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right back to the well. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. And he gets on the last play. The play action fake. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Turning on the Jets. Wide open spaces. He's at the touchdown Gamecocks. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now. And there he goes. They got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man, it's Grimes. Got it set up on the outside. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught over the middle, it's Harbor. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Lost to throw on first down. Finds his man, it's Brown. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Give to the running back. They get him at the 42, and he picked up 10 there.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Throws for the tight end.
Good
Can't make the
defense.
connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. On the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the air.
Off play action on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The handoff keeps working on that clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Opening play of this drive comes from the...
Well, it's so close, and that scares me.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
All season
We got
long,
2
we've been watching
injuries,
this
though.
defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush.
And
But we got so many sacks.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Heaves it deep. Makes a grab down the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Here comes the heat.
That's a 10 sack.
Coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. It's
Oh,
incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fire.
why are they doing this to us?
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle, it's Gilmore.
It's over.
He's got enough.
They're about to take a
That ought to do it. They ought to be able
lead.
to run out the clock from here. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down,